Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Monday and I hope you all had a great weekend. Well, welcome to my Hairpin Ladies Monday, and today we're going to be working on this lady right here's skirt, and the color is 3689 and it's kind of a light pink. I wouldn't call it pale. I know it doesn't show well on, I don't have anything white exactly to make it look pinker, but it's a little bit pinker than pale. So yeah, worked a little bit on this yesterday. Holy cow. Yeah, I sat there for, a good 3 hours stitching on this, and I also worked on the little girl bunny for a bit, but I at least got to sit in my rocking chair and have a cup of tea and just stitch and listen to music. It was awesome. Gorgeous day outside. It was in the 50s or so, but I had nowhere to go, so I just stayed home and stitched most of the day, it seems like. Now those 3 hours were like off and on, because I'd get up and go do something I needed to do, and here we are. It is Monday again. Oh my goodness. I hope it's not too terribly busy. I don't expect it to be. So, yeah. We're on to a new week. 1 week closer to Thanksgiving. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I am so not even ready for Thanksgiving, let alone Christmas. Watched a little bit of Netflix. Still watching Outlander. In fact, I'm only on like season 3, maybe? Maybe 2, like the end of 2. So, yeah. I did watch a few other YouTube things. Didn't watch anything else other than Outlander on Netflix, so just nothing attracting my attention. So if I put on Outlander, then I can stitch because I know what's going on. I don't have to pay attention. Not too much. I know where we're at in the plot. So, yeah. No plans for this week that I know of. Maybe. I have no idea. My daughter hadn't said anything. We're trying to get through this week and just go from there. Did put a lot of stitches into that little girl pillow thing. I about got the front of it whooped. No back stitch, but you know, just the cross stitching, and then I'll have to work on that back. So we'll see how that goes. Get that needle fix there. Let me put it over there so nothing happens. And before I forget, I did have a viewer send me a picture. Thank you, Gigi. I'll put that right in here. Just absolutely stunning, stunning colors. Where did you, she said it was a kit. It's called Lemons and Oranges, and it's by, oh, I forget the lady's name. Her last name is Rogers, but it'll be written there on the picture. But she said it was a kit, so never seen it before, but it is gorgeous. All those beautiful, beautiful colors. Just absolutely stunning. Great job. And I can't remember what she said she was going to do to that. You know, like later if... Oh, please. You know, if she was going to make it into a pillow or just exactly what she was going to do. So, Gigi, if you could tell me or tell us in the comment below. And that way we'll all know. Thank you for sharing. It's just stunning. If anybody else has any pictures they'd like to share of projects they're working on, something you finished, it doesn't necessarily have to be cross-stitch. Just let me know and put it in my, or send it to my email address, and I will get it into the next Stitch With Me as soon as I possibly can. When we're done here, I'll show you what I finished yesterday. It's better when it's not so close up. You won't be able to grasp the whole situation. But I saw this, and so I pulled out all the thread for this, and then I noticed that this needed white, so I added the white. And then I had this whole pile of thread, so I'm like, okay, we can use this today. For sure. And, yeah. I got out 2 threads, not like that's going to handle all of this. It goes all the way over to where these lines is right there. So, yeah, it's just as big as the last one's bottom of her dress. But I just wanted to stitch on some different colors and see what we could do. Of course, I'll have to go back when I finish this color, and I don't know if you can see that green symbol right there. I have to go back and put it out the whole thing, so it'll be a week or 2. May have to restart this thread again. Just not real sure how far this is going to go. So what is everybody else working on? Hope you're working on something fun. Something that you like to work on. Doesn't have to be just cross stitch. Be whatever you like. Because stitching just isn't for everybody. They like to do other crafts. Or cross stitch, I should say, isn't just for everybody. You can do slow stitching. You can do embroidery. All kinds of stuff. Needlepoint. And maybe it does, and you can even do hand sewing and quilting. So, just whatever anybody likes. I like to do all those things. Needlepoint, not so much. I haven't had so much, what do you call it? Experience in needlepoint. I haven't had the chance to, but I've done all the rest of it. Okay, I'm trying to leave that 29 there so I can see it. I don't know, something tells me I should have started at that side, right over there, and coming this way, but this will work too. It all gets it done. And that white is going to go on the bottom of this as well. There's some where those dots are at. That's the, what do you call it, B5200 white. So there's a bit of it to do, but it's mostly like trim and edging for this dress bottom. So we'll see. Haven't had the desire to go back and finish that. Oh, let's call it the blouse part of the other lady's outfit. Just seems daunting, so we'll just take this a little bit at a time and go from there. Trying to do this without catching the thread like we always do. It's always too much fun when that happens. All right, I think we're about there. Put that down in there. So I don't know if I'll stitch on this some more this week or if it's Watertown Memories' turn or not. Oops, let me put that there. Just so we know where it's at. Let me get that out of there. Whoop. Get it up there so it'll hook on. Oh my goodness. Let me bring you out. Alright, so this is where we're working. I don't know why I didn't start on this part the last time I started on this. Maybe I just wanted to do pinks. Who knows? But I did finish all of this section right in here. And get that white out of there. I'll have to have it later. Did finish the rest of her, let's call it shawl-ish thing. So everything from here up this way is done to that pink part, I believe. So we'll see. It might get some work some other time this week. We'll just play that by ear. Alright guys, thanks for joining me. I sure do appreciate each and every one of you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.